Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm just going to do a quick update on this 29 gallon that I set up over the summer. So it's had its up and downs, but I guess mainly good. I'm just going to be doing a quick rundown of everything that's been going on and how everything's been doing. So first off, the rock still looks amazing, but it's just it's got covered up by this guppy grass. This whole bunch of guppy grass. I put a few clippings in here and now it's just grown so much, even though I still trim it every week. The fish are doing pretty well. A lot of them are different from the ones that I had at the beginning of the setup because obviously some of them died, unfortunately, but what could you do about it? That's life. But most of them are doing well, like those golden white clouds. Yeah, they're doing pretty well. I tried to breed them a couple times, but to no avail. Same with the neon tetras. I don't know why. Like when I tried to breed some of the neon tetras, 3 of them just ended up dying. So I might have to try again next time, but that's how it is now. And here's the German blue ram. So I also added this personalized pleco that I had in my 10 gallon. It's never really been growing a lot in the 10 gallon. I mean, it was very small, but I just decided to move it here, see if it will grow bigger, and like after a week it just doubled in size. So that really comes to show how the tank size can affect the fish's growth. So there's not really a lot of algae over here, although there was a huge algae bloom 2 months after I set it up because school was just super busy and I had no time to look after those. And then like pretty much all this Ludwigia just sort of died off because algae was flowing like super long from all these plant leaves. But I think now it's doing a lot better. Like I don't see any algae on there anymore. The Amazon sword actually almost died. Like after the algae bloom, it really just couldn't take it, and there were like long strands of algae going from all over the plant. I had to cut off a lot of the leaves since they were all dying. Things did get better. Turned off the light for a long time. Yeah, I did some algae control. It's now growing back again, although there's still some dead leaves. Gonna have to do that later. Oh, there's the male German blue ram. It's really shy. Just hides here all day long. A few weeks ago, the heater that came along with the setup, it just completely failed and the temperature dropped by like 10-12 degrees, which ended up killing the angelfish and also one of the German blue rams. This one is actually the other one. It's actually a new German blue ram. But yeah, like the original one, it died unfortunately because of the temperature drop. The only fish that survived were the neon tetras, the endlures, and the golden white clouds. The other fish, like the 2 biggest fish, the angelfish and the German blue rams, they both perished because of the temperature drop. So I ended up getting a new heater at my local fish store, and I mean it's from Gibo or something. Gibo, yeah. It's not the best heater. Like when I first tried it, the temperature was super off, and now it's set at 90 degrees, but the temperature is only 78 degrees. Like the temperature is really off and not very accurate. So that's that. Now things are doing better, and my local fish store also gave me a mystery snail. The owner was super kind to give me one of those. I've never actually kept those before. I mean, like, they're pretty interesting because of their size and their color and the way they move and everything. Let me get a better shot. Yeah, here we go. Another reason that the algae disappeared so quickly was I added in the pleco and also the snails. But after that horrible algae ordeal, I just made sure to turn the light on for lesser hours, like for all my tanks, because I don't want to deal with these algae problems again. Lower lighting isn't going to do anything, but high lighting is definitely going to cause damage. So speaking of the lighting, this is the Aquarium light. It's pretty good. It has red, blue, green light rays, but the only downside to it is probably we can't adjust how high the light is. That's one of the downsides. So the crips are not doing well at all. I mean, you could barely see them, but I actually added them at the beginning of this tank setup. They were like super long, and then Then they just died, and now they're coming back again. I highly doubt it's gonna grow a lot since the guppy grass. Recently, I had to throw away lots of guppy grass because I just found out that those were taking up too many nutrients, and they were just taking away all the nutrients from the other plants, and the other plants just couldn't grow, like from my other aquariums. The other aquariums, I had to take off all the guppy grass because of how it was negatively affecting the growth of other plants. That's a downside of guppy grass, I guess. Here's the German blue ram again. It's yeah, there we go. Yeah, it has a little bit of ick. When I got it from the store a few days ago, since the old one died, it had fungal infections and ick. I treated the fungal infections easily, but ick is still a little bit problem. Like, it's gotten a lot better since I've gotten him, and he seems to be recovering. Here's the 2 rams. The other one's hiding in the back. Alright, and the setup's been mostly successful. The driftwood's looking browner. When I first added it in, it was sort of white, peachish color, but it's looking really good. It's got a ton of black beard algae here, because the pluckers don't eat black beard algae, so I'm gonna have to manually remove that sometime. So, I mean, the neon tetras are all pretty active, and they're actually pretty hardy, even hardier than the cardinal tetras that I had at the beginning. So here's the rotala that I added. The rotala over here is doing pretty good. It's not really that bad. And the Anubias, I added this Anubias later. There were actually 4 pieces that all came from one. Made 4 pieces, but these didn't really take the algae bloom really well because, you know, they're Anubias. Those 2 are doing okay, but the other 2 are in my other tanks, and they're definitely not doing that well. Here we have a better view of the mystery snail. That looks amazing. Yeah, it looks great. Oh, there's a German blue ram again. It's always hiding in this bush of guppy grass for some reason. I don't know. It just likes to do that.